Alright, so I went to some of the fences and sold some of the things that I had, did some inventory management and such. So we are back here at High Rothgar. Before we decide to either talk to the guy who watches over the Arcanium at the college, or to just continue the Mage Guild questline, let's talk to Arngir first. Arngir? I can't remember how to pronounce that.
So, you spoke to Papaneeks. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout?
I'm pretty sure you know he didn't. Nobody told me how to find out.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
Alright, I need the Elder Scroll that the Ancients used. Do you know where I could find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Huh. Well, he was pretty much no help at all then. He was just like, yeah, no, just go to the college. Is there another way to defeat Alduin?
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin...
Okay, he's just repeating what he said before. Alright, now he's sounding like a broken record. I feel like now he is just like... just refusing to help me. Because he's just kind of stuck in his ways now. So here's the quest for the College of Winterhold to continue that quest line. I mean, I'm already part of the college, so I guess we'll go there first. I don't know if we'll go directly after, if he tells us the location, or if I might just go ahead and try to continue the college quest line. Obviously, going after an Elder Scroll is no small thing. Oh, hey, I think that was either Mirabelle or what's her name? Colleen? Or Colette? I don't remember. There's that high elf. Not too comfy about that guy. Why was it telling me to go into the Archmage's quarters when the Arcanum is right here? Sometimes the quest marker is a little off.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Understood.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Huh. Tell me more about the Elder Scrolls.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
Who wrote the Elder Scrolls?
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense.
Huh.
The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
So, do you have one that I could use?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Huh. Do you at least have any information on them?
Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Probably gonna get some Elder Scrolls lore here.
Until next time.
He's grabbing books on them, isn't he?
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Effects of the Elder Scrolls. Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. Discerning the transmundane. Ask Urog about the Insane Book. By Septimus Cygnus. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sided blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe drink its warp and weft. And weft? What? I've never even seen that word before. Though the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until... Wait. Huh. Yeah, some of these seem a bit like ramblings. Maybe this will be a little bit more clear. Effects of the Elder Scrolls. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls contain a certain hazard in their very reading. The mechanism of the effects has at present been largely unknown. Theories of hidden knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation with little investigation. I, Justinius Polubnius, I can't tell if it's a D or a P, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory of how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. I have grouped the effects into 4, finding that the avenue of experience depends largely upon the mind of the reader. If this is unclear, I hope that a proper... dictomy will lay it plain. Group the first, the nails for one who has received no training in the history or nature of the Elder Scrolls. The scroll itself is effectively inert. No prophecy can be scried, nor knowledge obtained, while the scroll will not impart learning to the uninformed, nor will it afflict them in any adverse fashion. Visually, the scroll will appear to be awash in odd lettering and symbols. Those who know their astronomy often claim to recognize the constellations in the patterns and connections, but such conjecture is impossible to further investigate, since the very nature of this study necessitates unlearned subjects. Group the second, the unguarded intellects. It is this second group that realizes the greatest danger from attempting to read the scrolls. These are subjects who have an understanding of the nature of the Elder Scrolls and possess sufficient knowledge to actually read what is inscribed there. They have not, however, developed adequate discipline to stave off the mind-shattering effect of having a glimpse of infinity. These unfortunate souls are struck immediately, irrevocably, and completely blind. Such is the price for overreaching one's faculties. It bears mentioning, though, that with the blindness also comes a fragment of that hidden knowledge. Whether the future, the past, or the deep natures of being is dependent on the individual and their place in the greater spheres, but the knowledge does come. Group the third, mediated understanding. Alone in Tamriel, it would appear that only the cult of the ancestor Moth has discovered and the discipline to properly guard one's mind. When reading the scrolls, their novitiates, must undergo the most rigorous mental cultivation, and they often spend a decade or more at the monastery before being allowed to read their first Elder Scroll. The monks say this is for the initiate's own protection, as they must have witnessed many unguarded intellects among their more eager ranks. With appropriate fortitude, these readers also receive blindness, though at a far lesser magnitude than the unguarded. Their vision fogs slightly, but they retain shape, color, and enough acuity to continue to read mundane texts. The knowledge they gain from the scroll is also tempered somewhat. It requires stages of meditation and reflection to fully appreciate and express what one saw. Group the fourth, Illuminated Understanding. Between the previous group and this one exists a continuum that has at present only been traversed by the monks of the Ancestor Moth. With continued readings, the monks become gradually more and more blind, but receive greater and more detailed knowledge. As they spend their waking hours pondering the revelations, they also receive a further degree of mental fortitude. There is, for every monk, a day of penultimate reading, when the only knowledge the Elder Scroll imparts is that the monk's next reading shall be his last. For each monk, the penultimate reading comes at a different and unknowable time. Preliminary work has been done to predict the occurrence by charting the severity of an individual monk's blindness, but all who reach these later stages report that the increasing blindness seems to taper with increased readings. Some pose the notion that some other unseen sense is in fact continuing to diminish at this upper range, but I shall leave such postulations to philosophers. To prepare for his ultimate reading, a monk typically withdraws to seclusion in order to reflect upon a lifetime of revelations and appoint his mind for reception of his last. Upon this final reading, he is forever blinded, as sure as those unguarded ones who race to knowledge. The illuminated one, though, has retained his understanding over a lifetime and typically possess a more integral notion of what has been revealed to him. It is hoped that this catalog will prove useful to those who wish to further our mortal understanding of the Elder Scrolls. The Moth Priests remain aloof about these matters, taking the gradual debilitation that comes with reading as a point of pride. May this serve as a useful starting point for those hoping to take up such study. Interesting.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye. That's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Until next time.
Alright. I guess I got all I could from him. So, to make this a little faster and easier, I actually have already discovered his location over here. I was just kind of riding around with Shadowmere up here in the top area, and I discovered it so we could just fast travel there when the time came. Look at this little outpost he lives in inside like a giant iceberg. Let's see what kind of home he's made for himself inside this iceberg here. Whoa. Yep, that's definitely a Dwemer relic or artifact. He has no bed, it's like, how does he survive down here?
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
What brings you to this remote place?
Ah, the ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
You have an Elder Scroll? Here?
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
Are you alright?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
So where is the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
I need you to be a bit more specific than that, please. Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Of course. What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazak. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazak and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Spear added, lexicon added, map updated, transcribe the lexicon, recover the Elder Scroll. What do I do with the spear?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings?
What do I do with the cube?
To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Okay. Why don't I hear from you what you think is an Elder Scroll?
You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
And what do you want with the Elder Scroll?
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox, look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Boethius proving. Dwemer history, Dwemer law, Dwemer inquiries. So he thinks he could get this open if he has the scroll.
Dwemer in the beyond.
Very
Know
interesting.
your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
So let me see if I can spot these items here. Blank lexicon and attunement spear. Do they weigh anything? No, thank goodness. Alright. So I don't have to worry about that taking up inventory space in terms of weight. So, where is this location he was talking about? It's over here, off-tanned. Now, it's not in this ruin because this just goes into an area underneath Skyrim. That's like a separate map in its own. It's pretty large, and this mission becomes pretty long, if I recall. So I think instead we're going to kind of swap gears here, so to speak, and we are now going to head over here and see if we can sort of try to continue the college storyline before we delve deep down into Blackreach. And who knows, maybe we'll even do the Quest Awakening to try and find out what's going on with these vampires before we go on the long, long quest to find that Elder Scroll down there in Blackreach. Huh. Straight to the dungeons. How about that? Not really sure what to expect
What
here.
is it? Rudder!
Whoops! I had the wrong one selected. Spiders! Ah! 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 Get him! Get them, Lucian! Yeah, Lucian took care of them.
I'll have your head.
Good job, Lucian.
There is murder in the air. I can taste it.
By the way, I saw a video on the entire Dark Brotherhood questline from Oblivion. Poor Lucian. And then, of course, when he says, "Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont?" And I'll be like,
My listener.
There's nothing in there. What was the point of that door? Ow.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Ah, my health. Why not?
Like the fight of...
Ooh, goody. More opportunities to level up my lockpicking. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, hello. Obviously, she's a vampire.
The Dread Father works through me, and his work
I wonder if I should even let her out.
begun.
If she attacks me, I'm gonna fire breath her in their face.
Out of the way, meat.
Excuse me?
Out of the way, meat.
That's what you get. Yolvazul. More and more vampires locked up. What is going on?
Out of the way, meat.
Out of the way, meat.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect.
Ooh, an emerald. Were they just trying to escape and they got killed by the traps and by the other enemies here? That's kind of funny if that's true. Why are there so many vampires here? Is this what Oaththorn has been dealing with?
I'm staying out.
Okay, so she shielded herself from that. Nope, never mind. Oh! Oh my goodness! Wow! Look. Oh, this is too easy. I have to do it. Looks like he lost his head. Shut up. Yeah, I know it's a bad pun, but I had to come up with something for that. That was just oh. Did I forget to mention to you guys that I picked up this perk up here that it gives me a chance to decapitate your enemies. Oh
Perhaps
my
we should
gosh.
find a random
Oh.
stranger to murder.
That was
Practice does
oh
make
my goodness.
perfect.
Uh-huh. By the way, did you know that vampires are actually more vulnerable to fire? So if all these guys are vampires.
Huh?
Oh, what's that?
Go, boys! Attack!
Actually, this guy's not a vampire. He's just a high elf.
Down!
Just some random wolf.
enemies.
Hold on, Lucian.
To know the wrath of Sithis.
Nice, nice. Regeneration, yes, I'll take that one. Ah, that looks like iron stuff. At this point, not worth getting. Oh.
Lead on, brother.
Hello? Orthorn.
Please, help me.
You're
Yes,
Orthorn?
yes. Did Archmage Arin send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he?
I'm here to rescue you and recover the books that you stole.
See? I knew Arin wouldn't leave me in here. Hurry and get me out of this cage before they come for me.
Where are the books?
I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here.
The
Please,
collar?
let me out of here.
Why are you in this cage?
Threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject.
Huh.
The dread
Is there a key for this cage?
No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like being in here.
What happens to you if I pull
Don't
the wrong
leave
one?
me here. Thank you, thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in.
A speaker for the Black Hand.
Where are the books?
But you
Yes, of course.
have been the
I said I'd tell you, didn't I?
listener.
The caller will have them.
There is
She was
no
most interested in
higher
one of
honor.
the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
What?
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here.
I don't want your help.
Savior
Ah, I
of
see.
the
Well,
dark.
then I'll just stay behind you a little bit
Hail
and
thou
follow along
listener.
quietly.
You should get yourself to safety.
Don't you need my help?
You're right, I could use some
I
help.
shall do my best.
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now.
Nope. Nope.
We are bonded now, you
Come here.
and I.
We're going up.
Powers of
I ain't going down there. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, never mind. It looks like I have no choice. That's the only way we can go. I swear if there are spiders down here.
I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson
And begin.
on fields of
Nope,
war.
just wizards.
Good
Not like this.
Yikes.
Be careful.
Huh. What are you telling me to be careful for? Wait, what is that? The Black Arrow Volume 1. Oh. It may just be a skill book that I've already read before. The Monomyth? There's a certain book I need to find that unlocks another quest that was added as part of the Dawnguard DLC. I think there's one in Fort Dawnguard. I'll have to go back there and see if I can find it.
Necromancers. Be careful.
Uh-oh.
I have a feeling there's going to be trouble.
What was that?
Fire breath! Ah! Skeletons go down with one hit. One swing of my sword and the skeletons go down. They are nothing. I already have that. This way, gentlemen.
Is someone there?
I hope there aren't any more.
Look at you. Summoning familiars to help us out. Very nice. The Doors of Oblivion. I think this is a skill book, which I'm pretty sure I've already found before.
Why did I ever come here?
Good question.
Is someone there?
So many necromancers. It's like, dude, you are running with the wrong crowd. Dungeons requires a key, huh? Let's see here.
Someone.
There we go. Huh.
Someone
Hello?
there.
Did you hear something?
Yes, someone is here. Oh, there's another one. Oh my goodness. Woo! This got pretty violent. It must be the strength of the
Watch what you're
dragon bones that my sword is made from. The bones of a dragon are so strong, they just completely decapitate them. Barred from the other side. There's an enchanter in here. Quicksilver ingots. Huh. A blacksmith. Oh, we have a stone. As much as I am reluctant to grab those to have them take up inventory space, I think I may have made a mistake. Because I'm not sure if I ever grabbed the one that was in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in Falkreath.
We're getting close now.
Before it got destroyed. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get that one or not. I'll have to look that up.
Is someone there?
Oh my goodness. Oh, now it's just... heads are rolling now. Oh my gosh. We are just causing heads to roll now. Heads will roll in Skyrim now. Oh, hello. You were too slow getting out of bed. Keep key. Those things always blow up. Every time they die, they always blow up. Ooh, ebony boots. Coin purse. Thought that was a skill book. Never mind. I was expecting to find multiple skill books involving magic or conjuration. Nope, not really. Looks like the boss is right up ahead. The boss. Whoa. The ritual chamber.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
And who are you?
Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess?
I do indeed. I'm here for the books from the college.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
Oh, I wasn't asking you to give me anything. Let me leave with the books and there won't be any more trouble.
Fine. Take them and be gone. Never return here, or else you'll face my full wrath.
How could you just leave me here?
You know what?
You're sure!
No!
What? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Guys, the game froze on me. I think it crashed on me. Well, I will say this is the first time the game's actually crashed on me, quote unquote crashed, although it looks like it just froze, since I've been playing it here on PS4. Obviously this is much more prone to happen on PC, but you know, this is still Skyrim. Even after all these years, it's still gonna crash on you sometimes. Well, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.